Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20's own TV. I'll just sort this camera out. There I go. Back again with another Cheltenham Festival. Betting. Do you know what I'm saying? This has been a bit of a mad one over the last sort of 25 minutes trying to get back to here, but I'm here to give you a Cheltenham Festival sort of reaction. And I did see it on the train. The 100-to-1 shot, you just can't make it up, can you? You just can't make it up. You know what I mean? Willie Mullins, what a man. You know what I'm saying? Somehow finds a 100-to-1 winner. East India Doc was, I was gutted to a point. I thought he was going to do it for me, and he just went a bit too early. Just a little bit too early, mate. He needed to be a bit more better in that regard. But we move on to the 2 o'clock. Phil, how you doing, mate? Hope you're all well. I did get here in time, Phil. I did get here in time. Did you have the 100-to-1 shot, Phil? That's what I want to know. Because if you did, I want to know what bets you're doing for the weekend, mate. Because, yeah. But I've got the 2 o'clock here. And I've got, I don't even know what I've got at the minute. 'Cause I've just run in, set the stream up and got going. But I've definitely got one of them. I know that. I think it's McClurry. Is it McClurry? I think it is. So yeah, let me know if my sound's good, my visuals good, everything's all good. And I hope you're all good out there in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to the Gold Cup. Will Galopin Deschamps beat immortality? Do you know what I mean? I've been an hammer all week. Well, you know, it is what it is, mate. Let's turn this up a bit. No, let's not turn it over, James. Let's turn it up. That's what you want to. So we'll do that. And yeah, East India Doc. A Serb. That's the one I've got. And I've got that. He won it last year, didn't it? Let's have a look. See what they're saying. Let's take it down a little bit. Right, you got favourite Lark in the Morning. I've got that great price anti post. McClurry. I've got my McClurry or Lurie or what it's fucking called. Number 10. I'm gonna call it. I've got that to come in to place basically. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go around that. Um, yeah, smash a like on the video, goes a long way. It gets me out there. And if you want to share the video to your social media, then please do, because that will help. Do you know what I mean? I haven't shared it to my social media, which if Harry's in the chat, if Harry could tag me and share this video and say go that I'm live and tag me in it, that would be grand. But I've got to watch this race first if Harry's still in the chat. Yeah, I've got Lark in the Morning in this race. Sounds good to me. So have I, mate. So have I. And if I've got it, then you're guaranteed you're not going to win, son. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What did you make of that first race? Honestly, East India Dock, I was like, oh, we're going to be rolling there. And then it goes round that sort of the top of the hill and it's away. It's gone. And then it just gets like done on the line by basically an 100-to-1 shot. And that come third in the end. Obviously, Nico de Voinville's horse slipped in there for second. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to be straight. 100-to-1 shot in the first race at Cheltenham is just taking the mick in it. Let's be real. Picked a nice each way bet. Sean Bowen, intense approach for 320. I've looked at that, but I went against it. Nice one, Harry. I appreciate it, mate. It's Serb for me in this. So yeah, I've got the same as all you boys. Yeah, mate. My phone's on charge currently. It was on 1%. 1%. Do you know what I'm saying? So, um, we had to get it done. We had to get it done. But we are approaching 1 minute to go until the off. Mullins, what a fantastic trainer. I don't know how he does it, mate. Like, but you know what? Some twat out there's had £2 on it because it's a Mullins horse. And I guarantee if it's 100-to-1 on William Hill, that's like 200-to-1, if not 300-to-1 on the exchanges. Yeah, it might even be 500-to-1 on the exchanges. And yeah, I was like, could not believe it, mate. Couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on this year? This year is probably one of the most bizarre years for Cheltenham ever, in my honest opinion. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, if truth be told. what I'll do, I'll grab your phone after this race, I'll let it charge up, and I'll share it to me TikTok and Instagrammers. Right. What do another thing I'm going to say, because I see Nico have the raving up the other day, because obviously I didn't do a stream yesterday. But what have you made of like the sort of the stewards this year? Because I think they've been disgusting, really. Walking in, like, has he gone? Is that gone? Yeah, and they're off and running, right? The stewards need to be seriously questioned, mate. Honestly, some of the things that they've done. But we're off. 8 hurdles, 2 mile one, from one destination to another. Proper shafted the rest of the Bazza, I agree, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'll turn it up. Let me know if you can hear it. Irish Panther. 31 miles an hour. Let me know what you think of these streams I've been doing with the old Cheltenham. I've actually enjoyed them, you know. I have. Like, I do enjoy the old racing. I would enjoy a fucking winning a race, I mean, but, you know, we can't have it all. Cargazy. They're going pretty nice at the minute. First and second were okay for me. Yesterday, down 30. Ooh. So, yeah. And our champ is in front. Mate, I've got that. Where is it? I think it's JP McManus's horse, right? But, you know, I'm hoping he can get in the places. And if he wins, then great. But Lark in the morning is the boy for me. I got that at 7-1 the other day, Lark in the morning, at a great price. How are we all seeing this race? Because obviously I know I'm 30 seconds behind these guys, and you're going to be seeing what my reaction late. What you saying? Been good, told Tony on our show Wednesday. Yeah. All my profit is on galloping at 45 quid at the moment. Yeah. I think the one was it. I know what you're thinking for the Gold Cup. I might even have that to get in the top two. You know, right as favourite to go for the Grand National currently right now. So if that wins the Gold Cup, Grand National price will be unreal. But 3 hurdles to go, lads. 3 hurdles to go. So, I mean, smash a like on the video. If you're new around here, subscribe. I haven't put the subscribers on, so anyone's welcome on E20 on the Friday Gold Cup day. Knackered, I am. Uphill, 2 hurdles to go, lads. 2 hurdles. Let's go. Cargazy. Go on the Lark. Go on the Lark. Let's go, son. I told Tony James has been having it. Oh yeah, nice one, Anthony. I see your comment, mate. I felt like blocking you the other day when I see that comment. Yeah, you know I mean, and then Tony said about the 77 pence. I said, didn't even win that. So, you know, I mean, don't come here if you want good luck, because you ain't gonna get it on this channel. Glory's there, but he's yeah. Come on, let's get top 4. I'm gonna get top 4. It's too far back, prick. Cargazy's there, isn't he? The serve can get there if he moves. Come on, sir. Oh, you bottled it, sir. What the fuck is that about? Favourite. Fucking fav. He bottled it on that final jump, didn't he? Fucking unnatural. This year has been mixed. Like all the favourites that you think were going to be nailed on to win have lost, and all the ones that you're like are their favourite, but you don't think they're going to win, have won. It was like in the morning now. That's another thing. Paul Townend, fucking prat. Cargazy. 8-8. Mullins and Great Britain. What is he doing there, Serb? He's only got to go wide. Just go wide, just to get past the second. He bottles it. Completely takes the momentum away, and then he's fighting again. That is a shit run, mate. That was absolutely shocking. Of course, I didn't have bad luck. I would have good luck all the way. Oh, mate, that's a poor run, really, from him. But the winner deserves it. I will grab my phone in a minute because I want to see what I've got on. But I know I've definitely got that to place. I'm sure I have. How many places is that on that in that race? About 5, isn't it? It's about 5 places. So I've definitely got that to place. McClary, mate, what the fuck was you doing there, brother? Shit. 1 minute, then off to the pub. Fuck this. I know, Bazza, mate. I'm gonna do 2 hours worth, so I'm gonna do up to the Gold Cup, and then after the Gold Cup, that's me done with Cheltenham for another year. I think next year I'm gonna end up in Benidorm. I think, you know, fucking this year's been absolutely shit, honestly, for Cheltenham. Like, I got original Joe in the last. What would you say is the best run this year? That's been the best run this year. It's it's hard. I'll tell you what. Really, National was a good one. I thought the champion hurdle was a chaos. Who won, Adam? The Fav one, mate. Cardazi, is it? I mean, Cargazi, yeah. Cargazi ones. Oh dear. Factor file, yeah. Yeah. Big JJ. I'm not too sure where it plays, mate, if I'm honest. I wasn't really on that one. Once we get the full lowdown, he's just walking in there at the minute. So when we get the lowdown, I'll let you know. I can't believe him. Absurd. He's there. And do you know what? I think if he just moves over to the left and makes room for himself, he's going to challenge all day long. Need top 5. All right, JJ, I'll get on it, mate. I don't know. It hasn't given me the final score at the minute. All it's give is the geezer paraded. So yeah, at the minute, that's what it is. Paul Town then. Mate, he couldn't do it with Ballyburn though, could he? Twat. Absolute twatty, wasn't that? That was probably the biggest flop. Right. John Bond, I've never been a fan of him. Never. But you just back him because you know he's half decent. I agree with that comment there. My town on the first day, great run, smashed it on that. And he won it from the front. So, I agree with you on that. Let me have a look. Come on, Kenny, you've just won. Well done, son. The bookies have absolutely robbed people blind this week, honestly. Absolutely blind. Right, let's have a look. JJ ain't in the top 5, mate. A serve come third. Ethanol Diamond fourth. And away. comes second. And Spirit Dio. I've balled up the names, so I'll give you the numbers: 8, 2, 4, and 15. 8, 2, 4, and 15. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Stumpton, decent man, but not eye catching. I've got it for the national, mate. 100%. Hold on, we're back. Bosh, we're back in action. JJ had a win with number, so not too bad. Oh, mate, he must be cursed, big JJ. Getting done by an 100 to 1 shot on the line. That's like a criminal offence, isn't it? Let's be real. That is like majorly a criminal offence. Mate, I'll be fuming. But when I was watching it, East India Dock, basically, it done too much work going up that hill. And if it would have just held on, and it was neck and neck with the pace setter. And I just think it went too soon. It needed like to just wait a little bit more and then attack. But then it gets in front and it just goes too early. Yeah, I was fuming, mate. I can imagine, mate. I've been there. I had it. That I had it to me the other. Where was it the other day? Fucking like 80 to 1 shot goes and nabs me, and I'm like a 4 to 7 or something. You know what I mean? So it's like, for fuck's sake, you can't even buy a win like that. And this is what makes me laugh. People will go and put a pound bet on, yeah, pick out 6 horses and nab like 15 grand, and we can't even get an odds on favourite. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a bit shit, isn't it? Right, let's get over to this. Come on, work your bastard. Mm -mm, mm -mm -mm -mm. It's Jones. Oh, here we go. Nice one. I'll do that. Rachel Blackmore ruined my bets. Do you know what? Bob Ollinger, that that was a good run yesterday. I must admit. I must admit. The price overnight, you can always really tell with the prices overnight. Yeah, price. I looked at it on the Tuesday night because I wasn't no on the Wednesday night because I wasn't going to do any racing on the Thursday because I thought it was just too hard to predict. Um, but from going from 20 to up downs to 8, that just tells you like all you need to know really. Someone had a lump on that. Someone's had a big like few quid on that. And that Tiapu is just people were umming and ahhing about it for ages, saying, is it going to do it? Is it not going to do it? And at 2 to 1, it's just no value. You'd be better off laying the thing, mate, at 2 to 1. So, yeah, it's 41. Next race, favourite ain't winning at the moment. Oh, they said Dino Blue, is it? That's Dino Blue next race, isn't it? Oh, nice one, ain't they? You know what I mean? Thanks for telling me that. Obviously, I've got Dino Blue, of course. Basically, the favourites ain't winning nothing, mate, this year. Well, I've got the place money there, so how much is that worth now then? 144. Oh, I don't like that on. See, I've got that. That's the bets I've got. Okay, absurd. Third, Dino Blue next, and then Rachel Blackmore in there. The only problem is that because it's come third, yeah, that ain't going to be 200 quid. It's going to be about 50 quid, I reckon. Do you know what I'm saying? 4 o'clock. Race the mortgage will be paid off. Big JJ's having it off, mate, with that. That way, if we can find 100 to 1 shot on here tonight, yeah, man, that'd be a result, wouldn't it? What we got? Nothing on that. That's dead. That's dead, mate. I am consistently shit at this game, aren't I? I'm not gonna lie. Double's gone, treble's gone. Oh, mate. The big bet that I had is just gone. Look, this is what I done earlier. Yeah. I just like scrambled it about. And it's that one. Place betting, yeah. East India Express. It's on the line. I know the way you're thinking. Andrew's boy, Limerick Lace, and McClory. Yeah, McClory, fucking prick. Couldn't even get in the top four. And yeah, it's not a good day, lads. It's not a good day so far. But we move. We move. Big JJ as well. You're not the only one, James. Just ripped up 5 slips. Do you know what, mate? I've never known it like this though. Usually, you have a shit hot day at Cheltenham, yeah. And I remember when I was at in Benidorm watching it a few years ago, and I on the Thursday I had it right off. I won about 1,200 quid, I think it was on that Thursday. I literally had the favourites. I had I had each way bets flying it. Like every time I was having a bet, the big bet would win that I'd have, and then all the place bets would be coming in with it. So it'd be like double your money sort of thing. And this year, fucking anything can win, which is a slight problem, especially if you're having a bet, because like you'd have the sort of average Joe punter going, oh, I like the name of that. I have the 100 to 1 shot. And there's someone out there who's got that 100 to 1 shot. Do you know what I mean? James won 260 this week. I'm okay. Anthony, you might have won 265 quid, but you're a tight bastard because you ain't put no super chat in here this week, son. No, not one super chat, you tight bastard. Do you know what I'm saying? So there you go. You carry on building your extensions on. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like there's not been one super duper chatty in the ranks, but not even for a quid. You know what I mean? All give him abuse. Go on, give him abuse. Uh, yeah, he's all right. Anthony, what's that? Like I said earlier, the first day was tops, just about even now. The bets are remaining. Who are you on in the Gold Cup? I just think Galopin Deschamps going to make history, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be straight. I think he's going to make history. I watched him at Punchestown against Factor File, yeah, and he destroyed him. And look what Factor File done the other day. He was excellent. I think Galopin Deschamps is just a special horse, just a complete like he's just a special horse. And the reason why his odds are so bad is because he's been winning these not say lesser races, but these at other meets he's been winning all the time. So he jumps well. He's powerful up the hill. I just can't see him being beat. I really can't. But if I was to have a look to see who could beat him, because let's face it, every fucking favourite's lost this week. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, let's have a look. I'll have a look see if I can find something. But I just don't. I just don't see anyone else other than Galopin Deschamps winning, which can be interesting to see. Right, let's go here. Lumping it on 40, so plus another 40. Seeing if I'm wrong. That Sniffer's in. He appreciates me hard work. Shout out to the Sniffer. 199, son. 199. Thank you very much, Sniffer. I hope you've had a good few winners this week, mate. I've had a nightmare. Like I'm usually pretty all right, but this week's been fucking hell, mate. Honestly. Right. Let's have a look. We've got right. If you take Galloping Deschamps out, let's have a look. Betting without. That's not a bad bet. That one. Match betting. Yeah. You got what was that? The way I know the way you're thinking. I think that is. Um, I hate it when they do that. Yeah, I know the way you're thinking. That's it. Yeah, I know the way you're thinking, and you got Banbridge. Um, I'd go for I know what you're thinking. If I'm being truthfully honest, I think that's it's favourite for the Grand National. Gavin Cromwell has done all right this week. Let's have a look see what else there is. You got. Can you get betting without the favourite? I'll bet him without. Here we go. So you got betting without Gallopant. Oh, you got betting without both. So if you want to be betting without both, that's what it is. That's on William Hill. So you might get a better price. Now that one there on Monty Star, that ain't a bad shout. Rachel Blackmore. So basically, if Rachel Blackmore to finish third, basically, like third, second, or first. I'd say so, but you just never know, do you? Never know. McCoy like to know that what you're thinking. Yeah, I think it's a decent horse, man. I really do. I'm on it. I'm on Monty Star for the Grand National. Yeah, and I look at the Grand National the other day, and every time that Cheltenham comes around, I always look at the national. Because the national's actually in like 2 weeks, if I've got that right. Is it 2 weeks? No, 3 weeks. Sorry, it's in 3 weeks. And with the national, the prices always sort of start dropping down there because if certain horses do well. Now Stumpton was 20 to 1 the other day, dropped into 16 to 1. Now if Stumpton runs, which I believe it will do, if it keeps dropping in price, it's more likely going to run there. For me, that's a good value bet. Monty Star's another one. I know the nationals anyone's, but you can usually pick them off which ones are going to be decent, who can hold the ground and everything else. So, I mean, I've had two doubles every day and lost, but today I bloody hope we get it. Darren, who are you on today, son? Who are you on? Who are you on with today? Smash a like on the video, people. You know what I mean? This is for all today. This ain't like if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. Wouldn't go amiss, but this is for all. Right, I love how this keeps freezing on me, but we move. What we got? Believe in the stump. Yeah, for fuck's sake. I see the bet on ITV 100 each way, 150 to 1 win. That's sickening, isn't it? I'm not being funny, right? Right, I'm not being funny of it, yeah. But what fucking person goes and just stand in unless they've got shit tons of money, yeah, or or it's a cover bet. That has to be Like that has to be a cover bet. Right, that can't be anything else. Because like if I'm looking at a 12 horse race and you got the 100 to 1 shot, I'm not even taking any notice of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it has to be a cover bet. Basically, unless they've laid off their bet and they're all covers. For instance, say for instance they're on for 10 grand and they've gone right, I've 100 quid on each one on that, 100 quid each one on that, 100 quid each one on that. If they nab one of them, then they've won, ain't they? So you know he's laid. They've either laid it or it's just a cover bet throughout the whole of their accumulator. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they need East India dock or something, yeah, for a nice, say, 5-6 grand, and they've just whacked on 100 quids, 50 quid each ways on the better prices, and they thought, you know what, instead of cashing out, which is a little trick of the trade, that is, because the cash out on firms at the minute is scandalous when you can actually lay it off yourself. If you've got the money, you can lay it. Do you know what I mean? I do it all the time with football, every single time. For instance, if I need one team to I'm on for 500 quid and I need one team to win for 500 quid, I'll just back the double chance and the win and draw. And if the prices are decent, you fluctuate the rate of what you want to put on. So, for instance, if you're on even money for the away team, but the draw is say 11 to 5, you can go 100 on net to cover it and 100 quid on the draw, and you've got your cover bet on everything. Do you know what I mean? But people, when they do like a cash out, they don't really give you that. They give you less. When if you put more in, you've got cover on everything. It's just, and I used to do it years ago on tennis. Tennis was a brilliant thing to do because you could go and back the first man coming in, and you might get like a double. I always used to do a double, and it'd be like 3 to 1 double, and you get the first one in, and then you start laying the other one off, and you can earn yourself 2,500 quid for doing not a lot really. So yeah, just opened up my Sky Bet account and won a bit of nice one, Kev. You know, man, I'm glad luck's on your side, mate, because it ain't on mine. I will say that. Right. Let's have a look, see what I can do, because I can't win fuck all at a minute. But we move. Do, 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 do. Oh yes, I've got to do that, haven't I? Fuck me, what's that about? Right, let's go ticky tock. What we all saying? What's the exchange rate? What's the exchange sites? Well, people use Betfair, don't they? But I use BetDab, Irish firm, and they're all right. If you like, excuse me, if you like the thing is with Betfair, they're a bit more mainstream. With Betfair, are a more independent, like sort of family-run firm, and they're good as gold. Pay you on time, never have any issues. I had one issue, and that was with a bet, but it got sorted out pretty quick. And they're good as gold, mate. Betfair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why this waste man's parked outside this crib, but you know, let me just put this on there. Right, it's got some funky music on it. Yeah, I'll just put that there. Fuck it, that do. This one's a more chilled out one today. I'm not even fussed about. Oh, it'd be nice to get a few views. Like this week, I got, was it 2,500 on one, 1,000 on another. Today's a bit dead, but you know, we can't win them all, lads. We can't win them all, but smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. Like and subscribe, people. All free. People like James take their time to put out content for us to watch. Yeah, listen, I try my best, mate. I try my best. And this, yeah. Well, we do try here on E20, I must admit, and all the YouTube channels to a point. But yeah, I've got to try and like boost this channel up a bit because it's slacking. You know what I mean? Right. Let's have a look at the next. We need to find a winner, mate, because I don't think we've had a decent. I've had two decent winners. No, one decent winner, and that's New Lion and Coped de Boers in the first race. Right, that was a good one. That's not really fucking shit, isn't it? Let's be real. What we got? The 240. Here we go. What we have? What we saying? I'm going to say Limerick Lace, and I am going to say. Oh dear, let's have a look. She could be anything. Hmm. No, I'm going to go Limerick Lace. Limerick Lace for the next, I think, for me. Dino Blue should piss it, but if he don't, Limerick Lace. So get on the old Limerick. I'm going to go for the Limerick Lace because my ex-partner is from, well, used to be from Limerick. Limerick City, better known as Plunge City. If you know, you know. Right. Let's have a look. Let's see what damage we got. West Ham fans, whoever's in the chat, right? Here's a question for you. Because I have a minute, let's do. I'm so far behind today. Right, I want to take that off there. My phone's going to go dead in a minute. Right, can I just put that a bit of music on that? That'll do. Bish bash bosh, what a picture. What a picture, we love you. Yeah, yeah, bosh, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do, fuck it. What was I saying? Boy, I forgot what I was going to say. Cheltenham to Sean both on a double 50 quid, big win. Should shout. 2 hours, big man. Oh yeah, 2 hours worth. But we got the Mrs. Paddy Power Mare's Chase, and let's hear what they got to say. Do you know what I mean? This has got to be the worst Cheltenham. That like for punters, 100%. There's always one geezer in there. It says Limerick Lace, isn't it? I don't know who I need. Um, let's see what I need. Right, I need Dino Blue to win, really. If I've got half a chance of getting anything out of this fucking thing today, I need Dino Blue to absolutely romp it. Um, Big West. Oh well, if I get the treble, if I get, oh here we go. I've got here. Let's have a look, James. I just found some missing bets, lads. What's going on? Just found some missing bets. That's a new one. Right, £6.72. 21 quid. Well, that's it's a night on the piss, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? 25 quid, lads. Got me bets are falling apart. But the next one, I want Limerick Lace to place. I want Dino Blue to win. In that order, please. So yeah, let's go. Oh, that's what I was going to say to you guys. What do you make of Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Um, Aaron Wan-Bissaka not getting an England call up, I was disgusted earlier on. I'm not going to lie. I really was. Like, I'm going to hold this up here because I was fuming. I couldn't believe that, one, Jordan Henderson is in the side. Two, Reece James has played like one game this season, and Carl Walker is 35 years of age. Ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Amy LR87. I had £2.50 each way on both Corbett's Cross and Monty's Star. That's not a bad shout. Have I got any chance? I don't bet. Amy, you've got every chance because I'm not on them, so they're probably more than likely going to win. Do you know what I'm saying? So there you go. You know what I mean? You've got every chance because I'm not on. So there you go, Amy. What do you think tomorrow's game, mate? Will Moyes beat us? I think he does. Watch my preview, Kev. We had a good discussion about it last night. I've done a preview with the boys, and yeah, go and see it. So yeah. Right, we've got 20 people in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button. It goes a long way. And yeah, if you want to subscribe to the channel, by all means, subscribe. Do you know what? Also, while we wait, yeah, I'm going to make you laugh now. Yeah, you're going to laugh at this. I have been called a chav this week twice, and once from my partner. I am not impressed. People think I'm a chav all of a sudden because I wear a nice hat and I like to look smart, or sort of like I like to look good. And I'm classed as a fucking chav. Am I a chav in chat, or are people, or am I sort of informed? Do I need a sort of fashion makeover? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. I think it should have got a call up Dan Burns in the squad as well. We're going to give you a shocker. Do people still use the term chav? Chalks, mate. I've been called it twice this week, mate. Twice. One in a violent manner on here. Do you know what I'm saying? In the comment section. And I had to look at myself in the mirror and I thought, am I a chav? Am I really? I don't think so. Like, I don't think I am. But then what do you sort of define as a chav? Do you know what I'm saying? And then my missus said to me, yeah, you are a bit of a chav, James. And I was like, you're taking the fucking piss there, love. You know what I mean? You're taking the piss out of me, love. So yeah, I hope I'm not a chav. Do you know what I mean? Other chavs are available. You know what I mean? I must be the fucking poshest chav going there. That's all I'm going to say on that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but Wayne, I don't understand, mate. I just don't get it. Like, I try and look smart, yeah. I really do. I really try and, like, nothing worse than coming on and looking like glum, yeah. And then I'll get cast as the Chavmeister. Phil, you can call me the Chavmeister, mate. You know what I mean? You got the Stiffmeister from American Pie. I am the Chavmeister. Do you know what I mean? That's a new one. So anytime I'm in the chat, here he is, the Chavmeister. I have to laugh at it because if you don't laugh at it, you're just gonna be taking it so serious. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but we're gonna see in a minute. They're all parading. I'm gonna hold the mic here. I think it's a bit easier. But you know, I just don't get people, mate. They look at you very judgmental on YouTube. Very, very, very judgmental. They look at you and they think you're a prick, sort of thing. They don't even know me. Yeah. And like, listen, I'm sitting here now. I could be sitting here watching the races without doing a live, but I do it because I like to interact with the audience and like the people. And hopefully we can find some winners together. Do you know what I mean? At this rate, we're on we're on bread and water. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, hope it's bread and, you know what I mean, if we're on water. So, you know, you just got to laugh at it. And yeah, like for me, I just, you know, I look at it, I laugh at it, but then I do think to myself, am I? Am I really? Here we go. Chalks is in the gaff. Look, is a British slang term which in the 2000 typically used to describe a stereotype of young working class person and brash, just antisocial. Asked, well, I'm not antisocial. Fucking hell, I'm here. Brash. I'm not brash. I'll just get straight to the fucking point. And working class person, yes, I think I've established that I'm from a working class area, working class person. Um, I don't know what the L one is. What is that? Lotus? I mean, I'm more of a numbers guy than a speech guy. I just want to let people know that. So yeah, Chalks, help me out. Let me know what that fucking means. Just saying. Uh, I get the same 36, not 16. I know. Chav Meister, 20-1 Gold Cup at 4 o'clock. Bet on it, James. I know, mate. I want that to be trending. Hashtag E20 Chav Meister. There you go. Get it on Twitter, lads. Let's get it going. It's just hilarious though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's it's just hilarious how people sort of judge you from a screen. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is with me, I'm a pretty easygoing geezer. Yeah, I'll try and help anyone. Like anyone who follows this channel, who has followed this channel for larger periods of time, I try and help any of the little small channels, like get them on, get them subscribers. Like it's all about building people up, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Not letting them fucking fall on the floor. So I don't get this chaff sort of line. Like my missus can say it because I've been with her 4 years, and you just fucking get on it. Um, uh, Pronunciation, Amy, is not my strong point, mate. I think you can gather that. You know what I mean? I'm very common. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, give us numbers. I'm a numbers guy. English was never my thing. So, yeah, I'm going to rinse the Chav Master in the E20 chat. Yeah, Phil. Yeah, I might have to put, you know what? I might have to put the old, on the members, you get the old tags, don't you, of all the faces, and you got Mitch in there. I'm definitely going to have to go and get the American Pie Stifler and put it as the Chavmeister. Do you know what I'm saying? Because listen, if we can't win a bet, yeah, at all on E20, we can have a fucking laugh. Let's put it like that. So there you go. Uh, you're Southern. I shall let you off, mate. I know, mate. I know. It's me lingo. It's me lingo, but Um. So yeah, you certainly do, James. The young man is a saint. Listen, I try my best, mate. Do you know what I mean? The old saying is that I remember from a long time ago. God bless my grandparents. My granddad used to say this to me: "You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please everyone all the time, James. So don't try to." And that's what it is, mate. At the end of the day, and that's why on here with the boys that I've got around me, I don't mind having debate with them because they don't take it personally. A lot of people have a debate and they have to get personal in a debate. Me and Lucas the other day, for instance, we done a video the other day on Have Your Say, and me and him are going at it big time. And Jay was going at it with me, and listen, at the end of it, we just laughed about it and said, right, we'll see you on Thursday or Friday or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to know. It's got to be balanced in an argument, and there isn't anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to do a lot of stuff with other YouTube channels, right? I really would, right? And I'd love to have heated debate with them. But a lot of them take it so personally that when you're finding fault in their argument, they take fault to it. So you know, it is what it is. But Dino Blue, don't let me down, you bastard. That's what I'm going to say to this. We're coming up to the next race, people. It is currently 20-3 UK time, and Cheltenham has been a disaster. But Dino Blue is going to change the game for us. He's currently 6-4 in running. So there you go. He's gone out from 11-10 into 6-4. So that's not good. That's not good news. That video the other day was great. Nobody backing down. Do you know what, Phil? It was a good video, that one. Yeah, and I'm just disappointed that it hasn't pinged as much as I wanted it to. I really wanted that video to go out there and show that we're not all just in one echo chamber of people. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm not having this, and they was coming at me, and I was going at them, and it was proper. And that's what it's about on here. Do you know what I mean? I always said I'd have anyone on, have your say. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But the Chavmeister has spoken. Yeah, I mean, that's going to stick now. James, why did you do a live today, you bastard? It's because you today was the day you become the Chavmeister. So there you go. Chavmeisters are us. Other Chavmeisters are available. You know what I mean? Like me, James, have a go in your opinion, but it's not the person. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. You just got to like not take life so serious. It's like next week. Is it next week? No, it's not next week. The week after. Like I'm going to be going to a funeral of a geezer that I used to play pool with, and he was only in his 50s, dropped down dead. And you just got to treat life like with me. I treat life every day as it comes, mate. Because like, if I go out tomorrow, I've had a good one. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way you got to be at the end of the day. So yeah. James, it's Friday. Have a beer, not a Pepsi. Oh, that's later, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, at the minute, I can just about full tap water, Kev. we've had we've had bad luck all week, mate. Do you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, Limerick Lace and Dino Blue are going to change the game for us. Yeah, that tap water is going to become mineral water in about 6 minutes' time. So, can we get it done? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let me know what you've got on in the comment section. Do you know what I mean? But at present, it's looking like fucking chlorine from the tap at the minute for me, West Ham, fucking me. It's great, but I like your say. Yeah, it is great, but it's like you say, life's too short. It is, mate. It is, Wayne. I'm going to be honest. I heard that the other day, and yeah, it wasn't good. And they're off. They're off and running. The geezer's put his flag down at last, but 17 fences, and we're off and running. 17 fences we got here, 29 miles an hour or 30 miles an hour now. Afternoon, everyone. Allergic to betting, but got a day off. Saw you were live. Frog in the well. Hope you're well. Frog in the well. Hope you're well. Fucking hell. Come here. Right. We're going with lingos today. I'm not known as E20 Zone TV no more, or James. I am known as Chav Meisters R Us. So yeah, there you go. Wait till I tell me missus about this one. I've got a new nickname. It ain't offensive. So yeah, there you go. 14 fences, people. 240, 14 fences, 50 seconds in. And yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing good at the minute. They're climbing that hill. They're climbing that hill. I definitely take it day by day. Yesterday's history and tomorrow's history, in it. Yeah, you know how it is, Kev. I ain't got to tell you, you know. Where is Dino Blue? Come on, son. Don't let me down today. And we're off. Kev, did you have the 100-to-1 shot in the first race? I bet you did. You're that sort of guy that is lucky like that. You know what I mean? Tell me you had to. And Baz is probably in the pub now, right? But he did tell me earlier on that someone had 100 to 1, no, 100 each way at 150 to 1 on that horse. You just can't make it up, can you? Fuck me. And we can't even get a 4 to 7 shot in. Do you know what I mean? It's mentalness. Come on, Dino. Sort us out. You know what I mean? It ain't Mavropanos. It's Dino Blue. Do you know what I mean? Hi, James. I'm still up on the week. Shout out to Ray. Ray's a winner this week. Do you know what I mean? I think all you are winners, barring me and maybe one other in the chat. I mean, this week's been a nightmare for me, mate. All my big hitters just went down straight away. Constitution Hill, Ballyburn. There was another one. I can't remember what the fucking other one was. But I was like, what am I seeing here? Oh, East India Dock today was another one that went down. Like, just seconditis and thirditis, isn't it? And ones that can't jump the fucking fence. So, yeah. Come on, Dino. Is Dino blue? White hat, isn't it? I think he is the white hat, and the Limerick lace is the one with the star on the cap. So, yeah. Come on, then. Let's see what we got. 8 fences to go, people. 8 fences to go. Let's talk about the game tomorrow. That's the boy. That bastard. Oh, yeah, couldn't jump the fence. Margeborough, John Bond, another one. Kev, go and watch my preview, mate. I spoke about it for about 40 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And it was quite interesting to see what the boys think. Will Moyes celebrate against us or not? One thing I will say is if we lose tomorrow, I'm staying off social media, which is going to be toxic as heck. Oh, Devassi is winning. Dino Blue is second. Limerick Lace is on the sort of outside. Come on then, let's go. Oh, Devassi's. trying to go from the front. Limerick Lace is coming around that bend. Mayhem Meyer. Dino Blue's got to win this from here, surely. Come on, Dino. Right, just bide your time. Breeze past him and give me a winner. At least one today. Oh, look at Limerick Lace. Come on, mate. You need you to get fourth. Oh, Dino's on the inside. He's cruising along, old Dino. Do it for us, Dino. Oh, Limerick Lace is falling apart like West Ham's defence under Lopetegui. You know what I mean? Look at Dino Blue. He's just cruising along. Cruising. He can't lose this from here. He can't. He's over he's up to the final fence. There's absolute no way he should lose this from here. And it's Dino. Dino's going through. Dino over the last. He's over it. And he's cruising to victory. That is Dino Blue. Not Mavropanos, but Dino Blue, baby. And Dino is the guy. Not Mavropanos. But aye, we're up. We're on to the next. Dino Blue. Finally, we got a fucking winner, let's. At last. What have we got here, Jamesy? Apart from fucking Limerick Lace, looks like he collapsed. Where did Limerick Lace come? Because the other one fell, didn't it? So, it's only 3 places. He's got no chance. Right, look at that. Look, we're back in the game. We just need Rachel Blackmore to do the damage for us. To do the damage. I don't know what that'd be, but it'd be shit. It'd be about 20 quid probably. Bit of beer money for tonight. You know what I mean? Hopefully. I don't even know where the other ones come. Dino Blue, that was impressive. That was. Jumped the last good. And, cruised it really. 6-4 from 11 to 10. That was a great one. And then the horse just kicked into gear and streamed away. 2 places and a winner so far in my lucky 15. You know what I mean? Frog in the Well's at me. He's dancing in the streets. You know what I mean? Frog in the Well. Shout out to Frog in the Well. 2 places. Where did Limerick fucking Lace come? Because it was 4th or 5th. Then obviously Vassie goes down. So did it get 3rd? That's an interesting one, or not? Oh, Devassi. Nice run though. Nice run from old Dino. Deal with Amazon nearly done. West Ham just come up with on my phone. Oh, let's have a look. See what Amazon Prime are going to do for us. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but my poxy Twitter keeps logging out. I don't know why it keeps doing it. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. What we got? We got Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We got. Let's have a look. Someone put his hand out. You know what? You know what's going to happen, don't you? He's just have a guess. He's won manager of the month, right? So the curse of the manager of the month will strike tomorrow, 100%. So get your money on West Ham to win. That's nailed on. It happens every time. Look. That's what I got to put up with, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Shout out to Kaylee. Right? Someone's just put that up there. They put £2, is it? How much they put on that? £1 each way, 125 to 1. 152 quid. Like, that's just crack cocaine, isn't it? You've got to be on drugs to do that shit. I don't know, mate. Oh, here we go. Yeah. £100 bet. 150 each way. Unbelievable, Jeff. Yes. 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 What can you do about that, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know what I mean? What are we all doing tonight? That's another thing I was going to say. What are we all saying about tonight? Anyone out and about tonight? Doing anything? I think the bookies might have took a bit of a hit on Dino Blue there because yeah. Phil, I honestly I do not understand how people go and do it, mate. Like this is what baffles me. I can't like for some reason I can't get Constitution Hill to jump over a fence. One of the best hurdlers about. I can't get Ballyburn right to fucking clear fences with his head up, and then you got someone who goes and backs 125 to one shot. I suppose if you're doing £1.50 bets or £1 bets and you got score, and you go over 150 on pound each way on that, pound each way on that, then I should have known really because this week's been a nightmare, isn't it? Let's be real. I'm having a couple. What you having a couple of, Kev? Tell us, Kev, what you're having. What you're doing. Uh, I travelled back from Suffolk today, and yeah, it was a bit like a bit chaotic trying to get back here, and I was like, I actually built a thumbnail on the train. I'm getting good at these thumbnails, Larks. Um, Cam's having a bit of a break at the minute, but Cam will get back onto it hopefully soon. But yeah, I've been doing the thumbnails, and yeah, they've been coming out all right as it goes. Got to be honest. The one for the afterthought on Saturday at 5 o'clock going to be a good one because it's Moyes and Potter. But I just hope we get the win because if we don't get the win on Saturday, yeah, it's going to be chaotic, mate. Honestly, a couple of G's. Yeah, has to be names or something. No form or anything going for it and wins. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Like I can't work that out. Like at Christmas, I think every nap that I put up for the Christmas members video, I think I got bang on near enough. Yeah, like even the West Ham one. I done a West Ham bet, and I actually was doing a live watch along at the time, and I backed West Ham on the live watch along, and I said, "Get on West Ham now against Southampton." I think they were saying like I can't remember what price they were. There was a good price. I think that was like 7-4 or 15-8 or something. Yeah, or 2-1 or something like that. It was decent price for me to go and back it, um and end up winning. And yeah, like this week, that's what's that? My third winner all week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty all right, but yeah, 3 winners in a week ain't bad. Nelson Mandela. Lovely horse, isn't it? I'm just looking at, look, obviously, you are behind me, so you would be seeing it late, but I'm just seeing the running now of, look at that. She could be anything come 12 to 1. Bride's Hill, you boys said it. Each way bet. Gavin Cromwell, you know what I mean? Aaron Mills has popped in and give his say on E20's own TV, aka Chavmeisters Are Us. Dino Blue saving the day, done my bollocks on East India Dock. Aaron, I'm going to be straight, mate. East India Dock has made me fume. Like when I'm on the train and I'm currently going through Gidea Park on the Elizabeth line, and I'm seeing 100 to 1 shot just burst past all of them to win. I was like, this is outrageous form. This is outrageous. So yeah, fair play to you, mate. I don't know. I fancied the Dino Blue. I thought they was drifting it out for a purpose, really, but we've managed to sort of swing it around. So Rachel Blackmore can do it the next one if she can. I'm going to see what I can nab basically. I'll have a look now, see what it is. Use the old betting calculator and see what we got on offer. Right, we'll go treble each way. Yes. Right, what was the first one? 11 to 2 place. 11 to 2 place. and it was a place bet. Dino Blue was 11-10, and it's 8-1 for the win. So if it wins, well, it ain't that, is it? It is 1.5. Pace. Right, basically, if I've got this right, if Rachel Blackmore comes in the first, whatever it is, it's 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? So it's a 20 quid winner. It'll be a 20 quid winner on this one. Because what it is, they don't do it on William Hill. What I've noticed, they don't redo it. So see that there like that, for instance. I'll get it at the fucking light. Hold on. Right, see that there, for instance. Now that, the 200. I use this. Fucking hell, it'd be better. 228 quid. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be about £21. So if Rachel Blackmore brings that one home in the top four, score drink, innit? You know what I mean? It ain't cost me £3 to bet, so it ain't bad. So let's hope so. I think if I've got that right, also if it places, I'll get it and all. So I don't know why that's so high, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up with a fiver or something. But Dina, I've still got this one, lads. Lads, we're still in the game, son. We're still in the game. Listen, I've still got that one running. Lark, East India Dock can go and do one. Lark in the morning still running. And I've still got Big Westerner and Galopin des Champs for £21. So here you go. I mean, every silver lining, son. Do you know what I mean? We will see what happens on that. Yeah, it's a bit of a mental one, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look, see what's going on social media. I mean, all right, we got. Oh, I got a message the other day, yeah, of someone saying about, do I want to do a giveaway on E20, like hats and all these hats. Now, I don't mind doing that, but there's always a catch with these things, isn't there? Let's be real. So, you know, just got to wait and see. I haven't got a reply back though. I said, well, how do you want me to go around that? And he wouldn't tell us. So, you know, uh, have any of you seen this video that she's gone off stuck on? You just give me a bell. Yeah, transform this close, so I think we'll be all right. I was thinking more if you needed help to unwind. Sweet. Do you like porn, Graham? Sorry, what do you mean? Everyone likes porn, Graham. They've got loads of it. Go on, what do you into? No, I'm just concentrating on the legs. Ooh, I'll say you cheeky minx. Come on, you eyes. Just, put my whistle. I'll take you blow. Some of the people that have been like putting stuff up about Sullivan and Potter, mate. Honestly, yeah, it's a bit mad still, isn't it? But as I say, I just want to say this about Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I said it earlier on. I can't believe what that kid's got to do to get in the side. Kev, I agree. The Dolph is everywhere, mate. Honestly, even comedians are taking the piss out of him at the minute. So you know, but I can't believe what Aaron Wan-Bissaka's got to do to get in England cap or call up, so to speak. I think he's been excellent this year, and people in their own fan base do like to sort of criticise our own, yeah, and for their own argument. That's one thing I've learned ever since I've done YouTube and I've been on Twitter, especially Twitter, because I'm not on Facebook anymore. They just like to criticise their own players. Like someone said it earlier. Oh, it doesn't matter. Fuck England. Like let him play for West Ham. And I'm thinking, but the kid deserves it, mate. Like, listen, like forget what we're doing. The kid deserves a call up. Even if he doesn't even get on the pitch, he deserves a call up. And then when you look at the likes of Reece James, uh, Carl Walker, Jordan Henderson in the England setup. Are you taking the piss? Like, that is taking the piss out of us all, isn't it, really? So let me know what you think. Obviously, it's mad. Probably writing 3 likes on a paper and then throwing a dart selecting a winner. Um, so yeah, I find it embarrassing that like Morgan Gibbs White has been very, very good for Nottingham Forest this year. Doesn't get a call up. But then Marcus Rashford, who's been shot at United, been shipped out to Villa. He's had 1.5 good games, maybe one good game at Villa, and he's in the England setup. Do you know what I mean? And it feels like big club biased. It really does. It's sad, really, because I thought we went past that, but obviously we haven't. We haven't gone past it at all. So who's this walking down the street? Only. Don't know who it is. I don't understand how James got a call up. What do I, mate? The only thing I can think of with the James one is it his connection to Chelsea. So what it is, Tuchel's gone. You know what? I know the player, so I'm going to call him up. Doesn't warrant. He don't deserve to be called up, in my opinion. He really don't. It was, you know, for me, that call up was just poor. It was just poor, and I just don't understand why no one. Some of the people in our fan base were like saying, "Oh well, he hasn't been great." And I'm thinking, well, fuck me. Like Jared Bowen hasn't been great this year. Right, he's carried us in games, but he hasn't been amazing. Gets a call up, and so I don't know. I don't know. Phil's having it off here. Let's have a look. See what Phil says. Just chucked another fiver each way. Intense approach. Course and distance. Sean Bowen on board. A lot of them being backed. Race wide open in the betting. Is that the next race, Phil? Because if it is, I hope it loses. Because I have got uh I have got the big Westerner or the Great Westerner with blooming gold, and yeah, it was the 320, isn't it? Yeah, I got the big Westerner. If the big Westerner wins, then great. Or Argento's boy. I could do with Argento's boy placing in the big Westerner. Do you know what I mean? Let's get and when Anthony speaks, he has to deal with Mikel Arteta on a regular basis. James, how far do you think England will go under this manager? I don't think he wins anything for us. I think they're gambling, mate. You want me to be honest? They brought him in to try and win the World Cup. There's no guarantees that England will go to the USA and Mexico and Canada and all that in 2026 and win it. There's no guarantees there. I understand getting rid of Southgate, but then you don't go with an 18-month manager because then you're just setting it back, the whole thing back. And now, if we have a few bad results with him, then the question is going to be asked: Is this the right thing? Like, there's getting rid of Southgate, but then you go with the next best thing, and you try and find the next best manager out there. Now, for me, you go and get Eddie Howe or someone like that, and you give him the opportunity and say, right, this is it now. You're going to have the World Cup, you're going to have the Euros in 2028, I think it is. I don't get this Thomas Tuchel 18-month. Let's like get these players together to try and win the World Cup. That is, I feel like that's just wrong. It's just wrong. And the likes of Jordan Henderson coming in, and there's players. I tell you what it is. You're going to start losing a lot of players because they're going to think, well, what's the point representing England if I'm never going to get a call up? So I agree on that one. Also, I looked at Shearer, and if I say it quite openly, if I manage to grab a winner of some note before then, I shall back Shearer. Hopefully to bag me a winner in the last. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tuchel for me, I'm going to be honest, not impressed. Not impressed at all. I think that team lineup is, or that squad announcement is quite shite. If I'm being truly honest, and I know he's missing a few players, but it's still not good enough for me. It needs to be better, and There's a few players that's missing. Like someone said, uh, El Nori, is it? I can't even pronounce the geezer's name, but he plays for Arsenal. Um, no, Unwary, I think his name is. There's him. There's obviously Wan-Bissaka on our side. There's a few players really that, like Morgan Gibbs White. What's he got to do to get a call up? Do you know what I mean? Like he's been brilliant for Forest. Forest are competing or trying to compete to get a Champions League spot, and then you'd see the likes of Reece James coming in, who's been injured most of the season, played about fuck knows how many minutes. It just doesn't make no sense. It just doesn't make no sense for me. So, you know, so have I, Kev. I've got Argenta's boy and Monty Star is on the, and it's on the line as a treble. Fair enough, Kev. Kev will be dancing the streets of the ends tonight. Uh, so yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the chat about the England setup. Like what you think on Thomas Tuchel. For me, I think the English FA are massively gambling here to try and say, right, this manager's going to come in, install winning mentality, and treat it like a basically like a domestic cup, the World Cup. The World Cup is a different level because you've got the likes of Brazil in there, Argentina in there, Colombia ain't a bad side. Like, listen, like the Euros, you can sort of pick apart. Like you look at France, look at us, look at Spain. Other than that, who else really is there in the Euro side of things? But in the World Cup, it's a different scenario altogether. And I think this is a recipe for disaster, big time. Especially if he doesn't get that team lineup spot on the next international break. Maybe this international break, he's gone a bit like this because there's a lot of players that seasons are coming to an end, and you know they've had heavy duty seasons, and maybe you can't get some of these players out of their clubs because some of these like people don't want to leave their club, possibly. But it's still not right. I'm going to be honest. The Albert Bartlett novice hurdle is coming up, grade 1. I'm just looking at all the names currently right now of the great competition. Yeah, we shall see. Do 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 do. What we got here? Days, bro. Do 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 do. What we got? Let's only got the better. Oh, the big Westerners fav. We got the fav going at the minute. Got the fav. Oh, intense approach. You watch Ballybow go and win. You know what I mean? I had Ballyburn and Banbridge. Ballybow. What horse is Sullivan riding? Yeah, his missus looks like an horse. That's about it. So I was trying to think something polite to say so I don't get demonetized. But yeah, that thieving bastard. Just seeing them all coming out in the parade ring. Seeing what damage we're gonna go. David Sullivan. You know what I mean? Gone for the paddy in the next. What odds do you get on that, Bazza? Talk to me, Bazza. What do you get on? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. 12, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Do you know what I mean? Well, I've got the Fav somehow. Yeah, I got him at 5-1 the other day. I don't think every week as it goes at that one. So we've got the first two went down dead. The third one's come in, and I need the next two to win for like £21. Terrific. So we shall see. We shall see. Is old Ruby Walsh? Ruby Walsh is it? in the crow's nest. Have a look, see what we got. Number 17. What number? Oh, Windigo. Yeah. It's going to be a good race, this one. I've got a feeling it's going to be like dramatic. I did put my Constitution Hill reaction up on Twitter. It was quite funny, I must admit. You and the missus made up then, James. He said he was on the he was on the sofa a week ago. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to put them in their place, Phil, and when you don't, you sleep on the sofa. So there you go. And that's where I ended up. So yeah, she's all right. She's good as gold. She's fine. Do you know what I mean? Well, I respect her, but even though she called me like a chav, and you know what? I'll tell you what it was. Yeah, what's funny? It was funny at the time because I said to her that I had that comment on YouTube, and basically she looked at me. She went, "Well, you are though, James." I was like, "Don't take the piss. I'm not. Right? I'm cool. I'm just like to look good. Do you know what I'm saying?" And yeah, so the Chav Meister lives on. Yeah. So yeah, I did end up on the sofa. I remember. I tell you what. While we wait for this race to come up, yeah, one of the best streams I've done was when it was a Monday night game, and we was playing Newcastle at St James's, and I'll be honest, I got completely smashed on stream, and West Ham just won, and I was just at me nut and just like Jack Daniels. I done nearly a bottle of Jack Daniels that night. The next day, my head was just gone. I was literally. It was a Monday night, and I had the Tuesday off, and I was like, "Mate, never again, never again," especially on the stream. So yeah, but yeah, I haven't been on the sofa since, so I'm doing something right. I must say that. Do, 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 do. I don't know why my Twitter keeps just basically going back to zero. Uh, a minute, let's get to this. What we're saying, right? Oh, what we got? Well, as a result, yeah, I remember it pretty. I remember watching it up the afterthought. Yeah, mate, yeah, I wasn't in a good way, Phil. Let's put it like that. But some of them, some of them streams are some of the best ones. Do you know what I mean? That's when Lopetegui actually won a game. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Lopetegui taught me to drink. Like when he won a game, he has to get paralytic pissed to celebrate it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I'm honest, this season's been such a weird and pointless season, like so to speak. Like it's been shit, really. If I'm being truthfully honest, and we all knew that when Lopetegui come in, he wasn't going to last long. And I can understand it when other people start losing their rags on other channels. Do you know what I'm saying? And I get the frustration. The only issue that I had with people on other channels, well, I haven't really got a problem with anyone there. But when I did have an issue, is like with the thing with the Moyes thing, I just felt like it was going to be over the top and it was pointless, really. Like the geezer's leaving, just let it go. And then this, well, in a space of 9 months, it's been backwards and forwards with that shit. And tomorrow is going to be the same. If West Ham win, like the people that have said about Moyes are going to be coming out of the woodwork. If Moyes goes and beats us, all the Moyes inners are going to be coming out the woodwork. Let's just hope it's a fucking draw. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be toxic. Lincoln, shout out to you, mate. Hope you're well wherever you are. Afternoon, James. Just in from work for the big one.
You haven't missed much, mate. We've had 100 to 1 shot that's been folded up in the first. The second race was, I can't remember who won the second one, but Absurd was just shit. It was just like, yeah, it folded under the pressure. And then Dino Blue has just secured the win, and then we're waiting for this one, 320. Let me know who you got on, Lincoln. Let me know who you got on, mate. Mate, I had such high hopes this year before Floppy. Really should have progressed and moved on as a club. Yeah, I agree, Phil. I remember back in December last year, not December, just gone December before, and he was being mentioned well within the ranks. And the thing is with me, I was trying to tell people, I really was. I was trying to say to people, don't believe what you're hearing in regards of like Stein's going to go out and get Alonso and all these other people, because it ain't going to happen. Yeah, and I felt like people were gassing up Steiden, but they was forgetting who owned the club. And the thing is, we all know who owns this club, and he runs the show at this club. So it was a bit of a tricky one. Do you know what I mean? Really? And I was like, well, something's got to give here, right? And I had money on Lopetegui to arrive. I got 8 to 1 on him, and I had about 500 quid on him, and it was a proper cop. Like, and we split it. I won about 2-7 in the end, and a few of my other mates had money on. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it was like this season was always going to start the way it was always going to start, with new players. And the thing was that you have the positive, toxic positivity that I see right all the time. And I just can't stand it that people just can't be balanced in their argument. Yeah, I see it that it's remain positive, time to gel, trust the process, bedding in period, all this shit. But what they don't say to you is that sometimes you can just got to see things for what it is, and it ain't right. And it was never right with Lopetegui. In the end, he got sacked too late in the season. Really, he should have been the time he should have been sacked. Julian Lopetegui should have been after the Leicester game. The Leicester game was the one. After that 3-1 defeat against Leicester after being 3-0 down, there was absolutely he shouldn't have had another game. Should not have had another game. He should have been out the door straight after that. And I remember that in December, remember it clear as day, that they had two games on the Monday night. They had the Leicester game on the Tuesday, then they had the Wolves, and then they had Bournemouth. Or yeah, it was either Wolves and Bournemouth or Bournemouth and Wolves. I think it was Wolves and Bournemouth, and because Bournemouth was on my birthday, and I'll be straight, he should have been gone. Do you know what I mean? But our owner decided not to let him go. So it was a sad state, really. But I think I'll be just glad when this season's over. Once this season's over, I'll be glad. But the next race is coming up now. 320, Cheltenham, the big Westerner, 9-2, JetBlue, 5-1, Jasmine Defoe, or Viots, whatever it's looking called, 11-2, Wingman. Oh yeah, I've got Derry. Oh, I did have Derry Hassan Paddy. I looked at that earlier as it goes. I had like £2 on it, I think it was. So, yes, it is going to be interesting to see what happens here. So, just wait for him to come in, and then we're going to be off and going. If you are new around here and you're looking in and thinking, what is this fat bastard talking about? Please do subscribe to the channel. Goes a long way. Really helps us out. Do you know what I mean? And share the video. Do you know what I mean? Be nice. It'd be nice to sort of get at the minute, I think I've had 30 people in. So there you go. But they're all coming back now because they're realising the reaction. But the big Westerner or Argento's boy are the ones for me. Can you do it, Rachel Blackmore? Can you do it for me, please, girl? That's what I'm going to say on that. Intense approach, 14-1. All the boys in the chat have been having on that. Yeah, Ballybow, 16-1, £2.50 each way. Mate, if a fucking Bally wins, mate, I'll be fuming. Ballyburn, I mean, Ballybriggs. I remember Ballybriggs, the Grand National. Oh, fucking hell, that was 2000. Was it 2011? Was that 2011, 2012? 16 to 1. And I was in London and I went to where my ex-bird used to work in North London because I used to live in North London for a bit. And I told them all in the shop that she was working. She used to work in a carpet firm, and I said basically, Bally Briggs, it was called. I said it's going to win the national, mate. It's going to win this. Yeah, I mean, so much about it. And it was 16 to 1, and one of the lads was having it right hard at the time, really hard. I think he put like a tenner or a score on, and he won something like 340 quid off of 280 quid. I think he had it each way or he had it straight. I can't remember, but he won and he was over the fucking moon. He's like, Jay, you're just like fucking a legend. I was like, don't thank me, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just buy me a Guinness. Do you know what I mean? All right, pay me in Guinness, but we're off. But we're off, lads. We are off. We are off. 12 hurdles. Cheltenham, 320. Let's turn it up. Let's see what's going on here. We've got 11 hurdles to go, people. What number's Gento boy? If someone can tell me in the chat, it'd be handy. I know he's like a sort of maroon colour. So yeah, let us know. The big Westerner. He's in midfield. Oh, Ballybo's in there. Anthony's sitting there counting he's Wonga. There you go. Oh, he's the grey Gento boy. There you go. Can't not miss him. Oh, nice jump from Rachel Blackmore there, number 1. Shout out to Bazza, helping James out, aka the Chife Meister. Chife? Chav Meister. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Chav by name, Chav Meister by nature. There you go. 8 hurdles to go, lads. 8 hurdles to go. Did you hear Springwell Bay died yesterday? Yeah, I know, mate. It was such a shame. I see all the fence go up and everything, and yeah, it was quite sad. That's the reality of this game, though, isn't it? And not being funny, even the jockeys take their lives into their own hands. Also, like you look at Michael O'Sullivan, 24 years old, soon to be 25, and he's gone. Do you know what I mean? Through doing the sport that he loved, basically. Who you got in the Gold Cup, James? Galloping Deschamps, mate. I've had it for ages. He's the one that might buy me a few Guinnesses tonight, hopefully. So I got it at 4 to 5 on a bet on the exchanges about 6 weeks ago. And it's now 2 to 5 on. So let's hope he wins. Where are we? We're 7 hurdles in. 7 hurdles to go, sorry. And they are approaching the next flight. Come on, Argento's boy. Get in the frame. Get in the frame for me. Oh, Ballybo's in there. Anthony's sitting there telling us how much money he's earning. You know what I mean? The lucky bastard. Fucking Arsenal fans, isn't it? You know what I mean? A big orange got me a few yesterday. Mate, he done really well, mate. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Argento's boy. Come on. Round you go. Yeah, he done well yesterday, mate. Intense in full. He's doing all right in full, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? And he's got the old Pepsi fucking bottle out. Yeah, but he's counting out all his pennies. You know what I mean? 263 quid's worth. The lucky bastard. You know what I mean? There you go. Oh, we're on the 6th hurdle. 5th hurdle just coming up. 29 miles an hour. So they're going at quite a nice little gallop here. 29 miles an hour. Smash the like button, people. You know it makes sense. Like, if we can't win on the pitch, we can win off it. There you go. 4 hurdles to go. Oh, Wingman is doing all right there. Oh, intense approach. That was a bit of a dodgy jump there. This is quite an open race, this one now. Third hurdle coming up. Wingman has the advantage. Argento's boy, will you get into the frame, please? Today would be nice. Oh dear. Windigo is there. Come on, Rach. Do it for us, girl. Come on. 2 hurdles to go. Jasmine DeBow. 2 hurdles to go. Intense approach. Afternoon, Jimbo. What do you do for work away from YouTube? What the inland fucking revenue irons analysis? You know what I mean? I work for a family run business, mate. I've done my work all week on the lappy. Do you know what I mean? Stay away from the HMRC. Well, I say irons analysis. I want to analyse your accounts irons analysis. I don't know what you fucking do for a living irons analysis. But we're on to the last hurdle. Ah, Big Westerner, no room. Fuck's sake. Go on, the Westerner. Jasmine DeBow, look at the. Go on, the Big Westerner. Get on him. Go on, the Big Westerner. Go on. Go on, the Westerner. This is a big one. Come on, big jump. Big Westerner. Big Westerner, come on, bruv. Come on, Big Westerner. Oh, he's going to get second. I don't fucking believe it. Oh, my days. Fucking second again, you fucking bastard. Oh, Jasmine Devoe, and I fucking had it on the anti-post, but he changed the he changed the race. Bally bollocks, you know what I'm saying? Big Westerner, mate. Fucking sakes. Windigo come nowhere, mate. He was leading all the way, Harvey. And yeah, he just didn't. He was at the back near enough, mate. About 9th, I reckon. 9th or 10th. Jasmine Defoe, fucking hell. Oh, mate, I hate this game. Fucking hate it. Oh, James needs 2 of them and then gets done. I don't even think it's on an each way. Did I do it each way? I don't think I did on the places. Ah, yes. Fucking terrific. Mate, look at that. That is vile. Yeah, it was a great run. Yes, it was a great run. Don't worry. All right. Galloping Deschamps going to win me about £1, 1 pence, mate. So, like, I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? So, there you go. Irons analysis. No, you don't, mate. No, you don't. We all know you're up to no good, son. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get your bank account details. That's what I'm gonna do, irons analysis. So yeah. Fucking hell, mate. How can Townsend or Townend, what his fucking name is, how can he turn up today? That prick has been shit all week, isn't he? He's been literally shite all week, and he's gonna nab probably a treble today. Fucking my old boots, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Galopin Deschamps. So there you go. Fucking Argento's boy, mate. He's gone at the pub, I think. That was shit. That was shit. That was shit. Galopin Deschamps. Mate, Lincoln, I'm going to be straight, yeah? I'm going to be straight. I just see that comment there, yeah? I'll make you 100% right. He has done fuck all week, and now he's nabbed the 6-1 shot. He had the other one earlier on. What was the other one that he had earlier on? He's pulled a double today. I know that. What the fuck was he on earlier? I don't know. Right, and he's had Ballyburn. He's had all these other ones. He's just a fucking prick, mate. I'm gonna say it how I see it. He's just a fucking twat. It's all about the next race. Fucking yeah. Second, mate. Second on the fucking nose, and it could have been it, mate. I ain't even got tap water, mate. I've got like fucking toilet water at the minute. It's just, this Cheltenham, mate. I can't wait for it to fucking end. Like, what the fuck is going on? I had that Great Western the big Western on a single and all. I'm like, oh, you taking the piss? Right, let's have a look at results. Oh, no, he didn't have Dino Blue. No, was he on Manners? No, wasn't on that. Dino Blue wasn't on. Trainer, owner. Oh, that's clever. Who's the jockey on it? Uh, oh, what am I using that one for? Let's use this. Racing post. Yeah. Right, I want results. Trust me, it's been one of them weeks, isn't it? It's seriously been one of them weeks. Mate, what the fuck is going on with these apps today? Right, I want that app there. Tandem, mate. He's done fuck all week, and then he's just turns up at the end of the week. Prick. All right, what we got? Let's have a look. Right, fuck off, twat. Right, I want Cheltenham. We want that one there. Right, he didn't have that. Oh yeah. He had that, didn't he? Fucking 3-1 and a 6-1, and he's probably going to nab. He's going to probably have Gallop and Deschamps and all. So someone has decided to back him as a treble today. Geezer's a fucking lunch, mate. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie about it. Like the geezer's a fucking melt. He's had all week, and he turns up today. Fucking twat. Disgusting, that is. That's left in the 63. Well, you got half a chance, Phil. I'm currently on chloride at the minute because I can't afford tap water. It's fucking mate. How curse is that? Second, like literally, he just could not get ahead of him. Once standing in front, he's always going to win that, isn't he? So it's yeah, fucking shit, mate. I'm not doing no other bets, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've done my absolute Sweden this week. I see her saying on Twitter the other day. Anyone who follows the racing blogger or like Blogsy, Stephen Power. Yeah, I see him his videos all week. He has been absolutely rinsed this week. Like, and I see his reaction to Tiepo getting done by Bob Olinger, and he just looks like he's going to cry. The geezer, like seriously, looks like he's going to cry. And like, well, we've all been there where you just can't buy a win for love or money. I mean, literally, you can go and back a three horse race and the favourite would be even money and like the other two would be like fucking like threes and fours and the outsider will win out at the whole three. Like I've seen it so many times and yeah, he looked gutted, mate. And I done my bollocks Monday and Tuesday, no Tuesday and Wednesday, sorry. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave it till Friday now. And even today, it's just been like another mess, isn't it? Again, don't worry though. Some lucky bastards had the 100-1 shot straight away, so you just can't go wrong. What's the damage on that? Have a look. Top price guaranteed for Gold Cup. Extra places. Extra places. Yeah, loads of extra places, loads of free bets, but nothing to sort of shout out about. All right, what have I got here then? 15 pence. That can't be right. Oh, I got the. Yeah, that's dead. Oh look, lads, I got something in common. This will make you laugh. I got a £2.50 bet on. If Galloping Deschamps wins, that's what I win, lads. It's gone up 10 pence. It's 87 pence for a £2.50. What is it? Doubles. Well, I don't know, 10 pence doubles, yeah, on the five. So if Galloping Deschamps wins, 87 pence, lads. 87 pence. Yeah, I think that's enough to say, you know what, James, fuck right off. You know what I mean? 87 pesos. That shit. Uh, Later's Bazza. Later's James. Off to the pub and off to Everton tomorrow. All right, have a nice one, mate, tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy yourself in Scouse and hopefully we get the result. All the best to you, mate. I'm going to the pub tonight. I know that. I'm leaving here at 4:05. I'm going up to the bank to remortgage because fucking I've done me fucking Sweden, and I'm gonna go out tonight, have a few beers, and drown me sorrows. It's just been one of them fucking weeks, honestly. And I was really looking forward to Cheltenham this year. I thought, you know what, I do something on the channel, but I don't mind doing these little watch-alongs because you can just talk about anything while you wait for the races to happen. But I'm gonna be straight. This week's been probably the worst week in the history of Cheltenham for me ever. I'm usually all right at Cheltenham. Cheltenham's pretty much my Cheltenham and Boxing Day are usually two of the best days for me because I usually manage to find winners galore there. This week, fuck me, mate. I could throw this phone up in the air and it'd come down as a fucking like a penny. I'm saying. Um. So yeah, it's just yeah, it's been a shit one, but it's been entertaining, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If I was to do a little montage of all my sort of clips this week, yeah, it's been quite epic. You can have some tap water if if you wins, fella. Do you know what, mate? I might be able to get some Highland Spring out of that 87 pence. What do you reckon? Do you know what I mean? Other people talking about it on other channels. What's that? Phil. Uh, who's who's been talking about what? Who's been talking about what? Really enjoyed the Cheltenham watch-alongs this week. Definitely have to keep them going next year. Yeah, I enjoy doing it, mate. I enjoy doing it. Like, I'm not being funny. It'd be nice to get a bit more viewage, like, and have a bit more of a laugh with people. I understand people are in work and everything, and I always make sure that Cheltenham is free week for me. Yeah, because I do like Cheltenham. It's the Christmas time for horse racing, in my opinion. And it's probably the best meet at the whole of the horse racing circuit, like and it flat and jumps and everything like that. So I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. So yeah, it's just been. It would have been nice to be having a few winners because me reactions would be better. It's just been me fucking being deflated. So but I will say one thing. I got a £1 free bet from William Hill last night. Funny enough. So I'll just walk, you know what, for £1 bet, I'm just going to whack it on a load of teams, like in like the conference and the Europa. And somehow I managed to win 15 quid. So it all went on today, like on a few bets today. So in all, I haven't really lost nothing today, but yeah, fucking it'd be nice to win something. You know what I mean? Because I can't buy a winner at the minute, but yeah, there you go. James from Monty Star down, put a quid straight win on all of them, and you've got a winner. Do you know what, mate? You know full well I'll do that. That Monty Star's coming out and adding to your bank account details, isn't it, Anthony? You know what I mean? And he's the only one who's come in this week and turned around and said that he's happy with his £262. I don't even want to know how much I'm fucking down, but um, for once today I'm not down this today, so that's a start. But yeah, it's one of them weeks I can't wait to forget. Let's put it like that. But we move on to West Ham at the weekend, which I'm probably going to bet the draw on it. If I'm honest, but I don't think we're going to win the game. I don't see us beating them up there, so I'm going to whack the draw. And if we lose, then it is what it is. I'm off social media for a month because it's going to be toxic. Phil, let me know who's been saying about it. It'll be interesting to find out because I haven't been around every other circuit really. I've done the sort of the preview with the boys last night, and I was having a fucking time. But I can always remember that where I was the day when fucking Constitution Hill went down. You know. Uh, I'm not lying, mate. That is criminal. Criminal offence from East India, Doc. Imagine that. Imagine if you had a big lump on the first and the second there. Do you know what I mean? East India Doc. Was it Lullaby or what it was called? Or Lullaby. You fuming, weren't you? For fucking 100 to 1 shot that's come through between the pair of them and there's nabbed on the line. So, you know. Oh, dear me. Only you. 2 hours worth of entertainment for you guys, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, there's nothing on that. Oh, well, we're coming up to the Gold Cup. Would it be immortality for Galopin Deschamps? I had him last year. I had him the year before. Do I think he's going to win it this year? From what I've seen all year with him, Punchestown, Leopardstown, he's just a machine, mate. And he's a machine for a reason. He's probably going to go off massive, like, odds on. He wouldn't. I'll tell you what. It wouldn't be a surprise if he wins by lengths. Do you know what I'm saying? It really wouldn't. James, did you hear about Mavropanos's international call up? No. No, Damien, I haven't. But Damien, do share my preview to your Facebook groups that you're in, son, because I need all the help I can get in a minute. So yeah, go on the old preview and give it a share to a couple of Facebook groups because I'm not on Facebook because the fuckers banned me for some reason, which I've still got no idea what I've done wrong, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I got banned for, was it improper? No, something copyright. It was a copyright infringement. And to this day, I still don't understand what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 100 to 1 in this one, because why not? Do you know what, mate? It's fucking possible. Do you know what I mean? I back the fucking racing steward at this rate because the gentleman's game. Here you go. Look, the gentleman's game. This is a sport for the gentleman. 40 to 1. Get that to place in the top fucking 3. James, Max Kilman, yes or no? Maybe. There you go, Damien. There's an answer for you there, son. I know the way Monty Starr, Rachel Blackmore. I've got that. I've got that for the Grand National. You know that, and I know what you're thinking. I've got both of them for the national. But the 100 to 1 shot, a few people have backed it in the chat. Listen, I'm going to be honest. A few people have backed it in the chat. They've turned around and said about the 100 to 1 shot. So if it comes out, then you just never know. And you've got the real whacker, a 33 to 1. See the geezer, 150 to 1 each way on that. Geezer in the first race, won 18 grand. So I'm thinking, why not for me? Do you know what, mate? The only thing I can think of on that, and I said it earlier on, and thanks for joining the stream, is basically he must have been laying that bet off individually. He must have done. He must have had East India Dock or one of the favourites, yeah, one of the top three favourites, and he started to lay it all off from the bottom up. Yeah, so he's gone like, just for argument's sake, if he's on for 10 grand, say he needs East India Dock for 10 grand, he's going to start putting £100 each way, and all the bottom ones going up. So he's got cover. He's got a cover bet on everything. So if an 100 to 1 comes in, he's had it fucking right off, which he has done. But there's no way a geezer sat there. He's gone. He's looked at that and thought 100. I'm gonna have 100 each way on a 150 to 1 shot or 100 to 1 shot. It's just I just unless he must have been covering. He must have had a cover bet. That's the only thing I can think of. If he's done it, I want to know what the fucking lottery numbers are, because I still can't work out how an 100 to 1 shots come from nowhere. But do you know what? When you look at the form of it, and you look at that first race today, if you was to go back 3 hours ago, and you looked at the form of that horse that won, it's unbeaten in the first two. It's a Willie Mullins trained horse. You know what? Some people just whack on Mullins' horses because they know how good they are from Ireland. So, you know, unless the horse means something to him, I don't know. Why would you do it? To be honest, listen, I agree. And for me, I just think it has to be a cover bet. It just has to be. He must have had I reckon he's had either East India Dock in that race, and he's covered it up. He's covered them all up. Now, if you've got, I don't know how many runners there was in that race. If it was 9, 10, if he lays a grand out, or say he lays 2 grand out and he's on for 10 grand, like if East India Dock wins, he's got cover on everything, yeah. And to go and nab a 100 to 1 shot, he might have had more than 10 grand. It might have even been 20 grand. So he's put a couple of grand down to sort of cover himself up, just in case it goes wrong. And yeah, he's doubled his money, hasn't he? Really, unbelievably, he has doubled his money. And there's no way, unless it's his like dad's favourite number or his mum's favourite number or something like that. You just don't back a fucking 100 to 1 shot, 150, £100 each way. Just don't do it. And do you know what makes that worse? And it does make it worse. If you was to go on the exchanges like Betfair, BetDab, Matchbook, and all that, that horse would have been about 500 to 1. Easily would have been 500 to 1. If it's 150 to 1 at William Hill, you would have probably got it about 350 up to about 500 to 1, if not higher than that, because the exchanges are mental for prices. And someone would have took the bet, and some lucky punter would have gone, you know what, I'm gonna add that. That was 225 to 1. Well, there you go, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, shout out my guy here. 225 to 1 at Betfair. And that, I can guarantee you, if you would have put in 300 to 1, you would have got it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you said, right, I'm going to score at 300 to 1, some fucker would have took it 100%. Was like 17 horses in that race. Yeah, it's definitely, it has to be a cover bet, mate. It just has to be. It's either a cover bet or it's, he's looked at it and thought Willie Mullins is on it. And he might just back Mullins' horses. Like, I just can't think of what else it would be, unless he's won it in a fucking raffle or something. But it's just one of them, isn't it? But fair play to him. It was a good run. And when you look at it, when you go back and watch that race, for me, East India Dock, and I was so sure about East India Dock in that race. I really was. I thought it'd do the other one. For me, when it goes over that final fence, no, it was the second fence. It goes over the second from last fence, and it was trying to go too soon. It needed just to hold back. Yeah, if anything, bring them back to him to a point, and then go again. He went too soon, and then once he went too soon, they was always going to peg him back, and then that 100 to 1 shot just to come through the middle of all of them and just nab it all is mad. Is mad. Steve Webb, it was 225 on Betfair. I guarantee you, Steve, if you'd have offered 300, you'd have got it, mate. On BetDab, I think they go up to 999 to 1. Yeah, it is 909. It's 999 to 1 they do on there. Right, on BetDab, Irish firm. So I reckon you'd have got threes easily. Right, 300 to 1 easily. I remember that 20 each way. See, that's a killer in an all. because yeah, again, he gets past East India Dock and 100 to 1 shot comes flying through. And the thing is, this is what does me with betting. Yeah, is that this week, like we can't like I don't know about you boys, but fuck it, Constitution Hill going down, Ballyburn going down, Mudgeborough going down, really, John Bond another one going down. It's been like all the odds-ons have all just fallen apart, and really, I think maybe even today, for instance, people have seen it and thought, right, the favourites ain't going to win. I'm just going to back the outsiders here because I might as well, because the favourites have all been dead this week. Now, on this race, I expect Galopin Deschamps to win this by about 4 or 5 lengths, if I'm being honest, because I think he's just a class above. But it wouldn't surprise me if someone pips him to the line on this race, because the way the week's been, it's just the way the week's been. You can't predict these though. I don't care what type of punter you say you are. You just can't tip any else in these races, man. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I don't know. Like Constitution Hill should have. I fancied Constitution Hill for a long time, and I just knew over the second jump in that race that it wasn't going to win the race. Like it was struggling to clear the fucking fences. And you know, it was just one of them really. But Ballyburn was the one where out the whole week as a whole, Ballyburn's the one where if I felt like smashing up the TV, that was the one, because I just didn't see it getting beat, and it was what made me sick was it was jumping lazily, and it jumped one, nearly went over, comes back into the race, and then by that time the damage was already done. The damage was already done. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. They be starting at Ballyburn, yeah. Did you know that only 30% of the strong favs win in the UK and Ireland? I made my living in horse racing in play. Yeah, Joe, what in play betting's always good to know. Like it's always good because you always get good value. There's been some mental ones though, absolute mental ones recently where an horse has come from nowhere. I see one the other week, Booster Bob. I think it was James Bowen was on it. I think it was either James Bowen or Sean Bowen or someone was on it. I can't remember who the jockey was. Like you should probably tell me in the chat. But Booster Bob was like something like 400 to 1 in running. Yeah, it was like last. And then also it just cut through the field, and then it managed to nab them all on the line. And for me, like you've had a few there. There was another one the other day at Sandown, I think it was. Same situation again. Like also, which was massively out the race, automatically comes through and then does them all on the line. You get a lot of horses that come in late and sort of securing it bang on the line. So yeah. I watched that Booster Bob race last night. What a ride! It was a great ride. I can't remember who the jockey was who was on board in that race, but it was a ride that it seemed to get better as the race went on. He had a bit of luck because a lot of them started to fall apart around him, and he was just picking them off one at a time. But once he sort of turned up the gears and he went into sort of full flight, he was flying down that sort of home stretch, and you got to give him credit. Do you know what I mean? From nowhere to somewhere. It's very hard to pick a winner in horse racing, right? It really is. Unless you're back in Frankel, do you know what I mean? From back in the day, and everyone knew that like you back Frankel at like 1 to 5 on, £5 on, you're going to have like guaranteed grand, isn't it? So other than that, it's very difficult, mate. Like they're all coming out. They're coming out now for the Gold Cup. I expect Galopin Deschamps to put these to the sword today, right, and become like a great since like best mate. But nothing will fucking surprise me if he gets done today, right? Not after this week. So when there's old Joseph O'Brien, he's having a chat with old Matty Chapman. Banbridge is good. Yeah, I had that against who did I have that against? El Francais. In where was that? That was over Christmas. I had Banbridge. He done well. But I just think Galopin Deschamps is just a different level, mate, altogether. But so did Constitution Hill. We all know how that went. So Who knows? I just had that feeling. I hope it's wrong. You just never know, mate. You just never know. If you want me to tip one that I think could do some damage here, I know what you're thinking. I think it is. It's one of the favourites for the Grand National. I actually think if it goes and wins this race today, it'll go like 4-1 for the National. Um, I don't understand why it's so short for the National. But if Galopin Deschamps can't win, I know what you're thinking. Is a decent horse and it's highly rated, and I think it's Gavin Cromwell horse. I think if I got that right. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I just expect Galopin Deschamps just to fucking hose and roast them basically. Every single one of my hackers depends on this geezer right now. He better not fall off the cliff. What have you got? What have you had on, mate? What give us two of your hackers that you got in running and what's one. And let us know. £5 free bet on Sky Bet, lump on Corbett's Cross. There you go. It's a nice little shout there for little Corbett's Cross. Shout out to Gemma. Hope you're well, Gemma. What do you make of Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting the boot from England because he's not good enough, apparently? And this is my final race of the day, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to love and leave you. But I appreciate everyone who's been watching. Please do smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I might start doing these in the summer when there's no football on and people are bored shitless. I might do like Ascot and Epsom and things like that. I don't mind the horse racing. And E20's West Ham at heart, but West Ham can also go to the races. So there you go. My Cheltenham rides, Galopin Deschamps, either break even or decent profit. I expect him to win, Phil. Like, I'm not being funny, nothing. Fucking Townsend is in form and all. He's had 2 on the day. He gets this one, he gets the treble up. But we all know how this week's gone. Do you know what I mean? The favourites ain't always been winning comfortable. And I think only like an handful of favourites have won all week, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that's not a bad one. Dino and Blue and Les one go ahead. It's a track. Yeah. Hopefully, mate, you pull it. You really do. He's just in the they're just in the betting market. They're just parading really around from what I'm watching here. They want the trap though. So yeah, Big JJ's back. Look, he's decided to go to the 100-1 shot. He's thought, you know what? I see an 100-1 shot win earlier. Fuck it, let's see another one. And at this rate, anything is possible. Anything is possible. What we got? We've got Banbridge coming out 13-2. Joseph O'Brien. I think the next one's I know what you're thinking. I think. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's Mark Walsh, Gavin Cromwell. Yeah, it's a good horse, mate. It's a good horse. Surely not another 100-1 in the same day. You just never fucking know, do you? In this sport, you just never know. I have another one with Jasmine, Deschamps, and No Ordinary Joe. I've heard of No Ordinary Joe. I might go and have that later on. But Galopin Deschamps is 1-2 fav. Bit short for me. He's a bit short for me. I would want a bit more, better value than 1-2. Especially the way the week's been. The way the week's been, it's miracles will happen. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I got cursed the other day. I had a £5 free bet while they're waiting for him to come out on Maureen and was it Nuremberg or whatever it was. But Maureen fucking didn't even like turn around and face the right direction. Shout out to Paddy Power though. They actually sort of done a justice bet and paid out everyone, like reimbursing it with a free bet for their for what happened there. But the racing stewards have been absolutely fucking disgusting this week. Absolutely disgusting. Like they can't get the horses together. The amount of times they could have let the horses run on, and they've tried to get them in a straight line, like which you're never going to get them in a straight line, especially in a field of like 12, 15 horses. They're all going to be like all over the place. Uh, I just felt like you could have sorted them out like in running, yeah. But instead, I have to pull him back and then get the tape up. And the one the other day, I think I was doing a live on it the other day on the Wednesday. I thought it was fucking disgusting, mate. Like the geezer pulled him back 3 times, I think it was. And then eventually he used his brain and goes, right, we'll just go with a standing start. So, yeah, like I was quite angry the other day when I see that. And I was actually glad it was only a free bet I had on at that Mooring. Yeah, because if I'd have had money on that, I'd been fucking livid. I'd have been absolutely livid. Like to say, hold on a minute, like this is beyond the joke now. So yeah, I think the stewards need to be looked at this week. I will say that they need to sort the starts out, or punters will walk away. It's a joke. I agree, Lincoln. I completely agree, mate. As I was just saying, it's been one of them weeks where I feel like it could have been better. It could have been better. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know, it hasn't been. If I'm being truthfully honest. Right. Hopefully, they're going to get to the start. There's nerves a jangling. 100 £100 single on Deschamps. Oh, he's gone for the one. He's gone for the one in, 50 out. That's what he's gone in for. He's gone for the 1-2, one in, 50 out. Yeah, it's been disgraceful this week. Steve Webb. So many horses unfairly hindered because of the standing start. Shameful. I completely agree, mate. I completely agree. The one on Wednesday, I can't remember what race it was, but I was on a live here and I was fucking fuming. I was like, well, what is going on here? Like if you can't get them in line, you just got to let them go. Like, obviously, if they're all over the place and there's like 3 or 4 of them turned around and things like that, then I can sort of understand it. But you like when they're all coming together like now, and like they've let him go early now, and we're off. We're off and running. The Gold Cup 2025, and we're off and running. 22 fences. Let's go. Can Teague, is it League or Teague? Can Teague get his winner? That's what I'm going to say. That fucking hell, mate. I've got to learn my spelling, mate. So, oh, we're 20 fences in, lads. We're 20 fences in. This is it. This is the moment. Can Galloping Deschamps become immortality? 28 miles an hour. So they're going at a bit of a slower gallop at the minute. Not too major. Not many people get it right, mate. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I completely agree. Galloping Deschamps is on the far side. And here we're looking at big whacker. I know the way you're thinking in the white hat. 19 fences to go, lads. 19 fences to go. Oh, Galloping Deschamps didn't jump that and too kosher. Oh, no, what you're thinking. Galloping Deschamps is just lurking there. 17 fences in, lads. Tansy nearly went over there. I know, Lincoln. I know. It wasn't a great time of it, son. Here we go. We're coming round. We're coming round. 16 fences to go, lads. This is it. This is the final race of the 2025 for me. You lot are well ahead. I'm going to pause until the race is done. Don't worry, man. Watch it with us, mate. There's no worries. 15 fences. 15 fences in. No way you're thinking. It's over there. Galloping Deschamps isn't great. I ain't gonna say he's bad, but he isn't doing great at the minute. He needs to be a bit closer for me. He's a bit too far back. Taken wide again, Galloping Deschamps. Monty Starr makes a mistake on the 13th fence. Rachel Blackmore. 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the race. The real wacko is there. Galloping Deschamps is still lurking and stalking. He's prey. Where's my number 8? You're not fluent jumping at all. Monty Star's doing all right in a minute. Not too bad. Rachel Blackmore's there or thereabouts, and we're still there. He's 6th place, Galopin Deschamps. 12 fences to go, 30 miles an hour. We are cooking on gas. Galopin Deschamps is actually starting to pick in. Like he hasn't jumped well, but he's just waiting, really. I think he's waiting for them to fall apart, if I'm being honest. I know what you're thinking. He's literally beside him in 6th and 7th place, but they're going around the bend. 10 fences to go. 10 fences to go. Monty Star is 5th at the minute. No, too like 4th. 4th at the minute. Rachel Blackmore. It's between 4th and 5th at the minute. She's on the outside of Banbridge. Galopin Deschamps. 10 fences complete. 9 to go. 9 fences to go. The 100 to 1 shot is right at the back. So all the 100 to 1 fans, no good. 9 goes. Yeah, Royal's gone, mate. No 100 to 1 shot today. But Galopin Deschamps is still there. Oh, he's come down. Galopin Deschamps is still there, but the outsider, the real whacker, is leading the race. Galopin Deschamps is 5th. I'm not sure which one will come down. It's the one in the red, but Galopin Deschamps needs to. It took them all over to the right. Who was the red? Gentleman's Game is not over there. Galopin Deschamps is starting to compose himself. Monty Star is there. He's literally neck and neck with Galopin Deschamps at the minute. Oh, Ahoy Senor come down, yeah. Nice one, Phil. Galopin Deschamps coming round the outside. He's slipping into 3rd. 4 to go. Galopin Deschamps wasn't a great jump there. Wasn't a great jump at all, but he's just motoring now. We're coming down the hill. 3 to go. The real whacker is still in there. I know what you're thinking. He's behind Galopin Deschamps. Galopin Deschamps is still there. And I know what you're thinking. He's trying to put pressure on. Galopin Deschamps is just stalking now. He's stalking. He's in 2nd, but he's coming up to the top of the bend, and now he's just gonna. He's literally there. He's just waiting to win this. But I know what you're thinking. He's coming up beside him. Galopin Deschamps coming up to the 2nd from last fence, over the 2nd from last. I know what you're thinking. He's up with him. I know the way you're thinking. He's coming up with him, alongside him. And it's a great run. Gavin Cromwell. Gavin Cromwell is over, and he's going to win it. Gavin Cromwell. And I know the way you're thinking. The Grand National. It's no history, but I know the way you are thinking. I did say it. I said that would be the one for me. And Galopin Deschamps finishes at 2nd. Unlucky, lads. It hasn't been our week. But I know the way you're thinking is the horse that I did say earlier on. It's the horse that I've been sort of monitoring for the Grand National, which now will not win. It won't be 8 to 1 for the Grand National. It'll be less than that. What a run. Brilliant ride. I think that's Mark Walsh who's on board. Gavin Cromwell. And I feel for all you boys who's on Deschamps, because he should have won the race. He didn't. But 3rd was Gentleman's Game. That's who 3rd was. Absolutely heartbreaking for one of the lads in the chat there, who's had all his folds up, and he just needed Galopin Deschamps to see at home. And where did that engine come from? He's one of the favourites, Steve, for the Grand National, and he's one that I've been watching for a little while on the on the exchanges. I've been backing horses on the Grand National for a while, and he's one of the favourites to win it. I don't know whether he's going to go to the Grand National now, but he definitely won't be 8-1 by the end of the day. He'll be like 4-1 at best. That was a brilliant. That was a brilliant. That was a brilliant run. He goes neck and neck with Galloping Deschamps here, and he just jumps over and he just goes, "Good night, I'm out of here." And he just literally, a star is born, ladies and gentlemen. A star is born in I Know What You're Thinking. I'm just going to get the final thoughts with all the boys in the chat. Put your comments in. I'm going to go for another 2 minutes. Let me know what you're thinking about that. But no history made for Galloping Deschamps. Sad, but I know what you're thinking. Nowhere, mate. Nowhere. No. I feel for you, mate. That's the guy there who had the hackers. He was just waiting for old Galloping Deschamps, and it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. I hope you like my commentary on that race. Yeah, clip me up, put it on there. It'd be epic. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna make a move. Galloping Deschamps doesn't make no history. And I did say it earlier on. People ask me, what if you don't think Galloping's going to win? What do you reckon's going to win? And I did say, I know what you're thinking. Is a good horse. It's been highly rated, and it was one of the horses that was going to the Grand National. Now, to go and win the way it did against a superstar in Galloping Deschamps is something special there. Do you know what I mean? To go and win the Gold Cup. So, yeah, it's been one of them weeks where you just can't bag a fucking winner for love of money. And I do feel for a lot of the boys out there who have been being mugged off by the fads all week. So, yeah, think about it. Chill out for the weekend and we'll go again next time. But from me to you out there, take care. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit notification bell. Galloping Deschamps doesn't make no history. I know what you're thinking. He thought about winning and he did. Peace.